Imagine standing in front of a painting you've admired for years, something that once stirred your soul. A masterpiece hanging quietly on a gallery wall or tucked away in the corners of your memory. Now, imagine discovering that every brushstroke, every shade of color, every twist of form wasn't just art for art's sake, but a coded map, a secret guide, pointing to a place that doesn't exist yet. Not a location on any known globe, but a place still waiting to be born. A realm waiting to be pulled out of the void by those who can read these hidden blueprints. It's as if the artists, long before your time, were not just creators but cartographers of possibility, sketching worlds that ripple on the edges of reality, whispering promises of something beyond the present. At first, it feels like a puzzle, a tantalizing mystery. You trace the lines on a canvas, the spirals of a sculpture, the curves of a melody, and suddenly, something clicks. These are coordinates, but coordinates in a dimension folded within time, pointing to futures not yet realized. You start to test it. A melody you loved plays backward and reveals rhythmic pulses, like footsteps leading through uncharted forests. A sculpture's shadow, cast under certain light, reveals a cryptic pattern that aligns with constellations that haven't appeared in the sky yet. Every poem, every photograph, every note of music you cherish becomes a key unlocking a doorway. But not to the past or present. This is a portal to the future. A place that can't be found on any map because it hasn't materialized. A place you could call not yet. The realization dawns that these works of art are not static. They are invitations, prophecies disguised in color and form, each pointing toward a reality that grows a little more tangible with every decoding. The deeper you delve, the more you see that these maps aren't random. They're connected, threads weaving a tapestry that hints at a world beyond imagination, lush, alien, breathtaking, and eerily familiar. Like a memory you haven't lived yet, the implications spiral outward. Could this be why some art moves us so deeply? Why certain songs bring tears unbidden? Because, on a primal level, we recognize these maps, these blueprints, calling us towards something we're destined to find or create. Scholars debate. Artists themselves become mystics, attempting to interpret the hidden geometry behind their own work. Cultures once thought isolated begin to show parallels in their art that align with these mysterious maps, suggesting a collective unconscious, or maybe something more deliberate, a cosmic message encoded across time and space. But as the maps grow clearer, the urgency builds. The places they point to aren't just theoretical. They demand action and awakening, a stepping through. Those who follow the maps begin to gather, a secret fellowship of seekers and visionaries, traveling not through space, but through perception, willing the impossible into being. And what if the greatest artists ever intended for these places to be found yet? What if these maps are tests, puzzles designed to prepare us to expand our minds and hearts until we can finally open the door? It's a journey of transformation where art becomes more than beauty. It becomes a compass for evolution, guiding humanity toward a new frontier that exists just beyond the horizon of what we can see. So every time you gaze at a beloved painting, listen to a cherished song, or lose yourself in a novel, remember, you might be holding a key to a world waiting for you to dream it alive, a place that doesn't exist yet. But with every stroke of genius, every whispered note, and every shared story, edges closer to becoming real. And perhaps, in that act of witnessing, you're already part of the map's unfolding journey, stepping ever closer to the impossible future that art has quietly been guiding us toward all along.